We finally found the gold.
Before Season 5 of Netflix's Outer Banks concludes, there are still a number of important concerns to be addressed. The Pogs were at a different stage of life at the start of Season 4 of the popular teen action drama, which was full of fresh uncertainties, challenges, and treasure hunts. The season ended with the unexpected passing of J.J. Reddy Pankow, a favorite character from Outer Banks. Outer Banks has a lot of unresolved issues and character cliffhangers to resolve before viewers say goodbye to the Pog life, since Season 5 is officially the final season of the program. Let's start with the obvious, J.J. Maybank's passing in the Season 4 finale. Chandler Groff stabs J.J. in the stomach when he successfully obtains Blackbeard's blue crown, leaving him to perish in Kiara's arms as the Pogs, along with Rafe, plot to exact revenge on their buddy. There's where we start. Jonas Pate hinted when Deadline asked the showrunners of Outer Banks if the subject of Season 5 is retribution. The issue of retribution and the Pogs' propensity to give in to it have been discussed in earlier seasons of Outer Banks. The kids will be challenged more than ever by the chance for retribution in Season 5, but it remains to be seen how far they will go and what impact that may have on them. Kiara Madison Bailey and JJ eventually started dating in Season 4, but unlike Sarah and John B. and Pope and Cleo, Kiara is now alone and finds solace only in the possibility of getting even. Along with her sadness and the aftermath of JJ's death, there's still the matter of what she will do when they get back to Kildare Island. As Season 5 approaches, her future is the most questionable of all the Pogs. It's also important to note that Kiara witnessed her father defend JJ in Season 4, which may have improved their connection before the show's conclusion. Rafe Cameron, played by Drew Starkey, has been a vicious villain in the Outer Banks in Seasons 1 to 3 because of his insecurities and unstable personality. Due in large part to his romance with Sophia Fiona Paloma, whom he proposes to before joining the Pogs to discover the Blue Crown, Season 4 provided a fresh viewpoint on Sarah's brother. However, he calls Sophia to end their relationship after learning that she deceived him in order to get money. It doesn't seem like their tale is finished yet, given that Sophia genuinely loves about Rafe and only accepted the bribe after hearing him minimize their relationship. However, Season 5 must not only answer, but also investigate how it will conclude and if Rafe is genuinely changed and able to steer clear of his usual course of self-destruction. When Sarah Cameron, played by Madeline Klein, finds out she is pregnant in Season 4, Chase Stokes John B. and Sarah Cameron, portrayed by Madeline Klein, appear to be as stable as ever after a number of ups and downs in previous seasons. See an Outer Banks Season 3 summary here. However, the couple's financial status is anything from stable, and unlike past trips, they stand to lose everything. Season 5 raises the topic of whether they will continue to choose the Pog life by the end of the series, and how their newfound responsibilities and understanding of the dangers of their treasure hunting will impact their choices and relationships with the other Pogs. Hope Hayward, Jonathan Davis, who has only ever desired to attend college, gets jailed in Season 4 after attacking a police officer in an attempt to save JJ. He has the choice to enlist in the Marines in order to avoid going to jail, but he runs out of the recruitment facility to be with Cleo instead, and then he is taken to Morocco in search of the Blue Crown. Will Pope still need to enlist in the Marines if he makes it through Season 5 and returns to Kildare Island? Or is there another way to acquire his degree and yet be able to live with Cleo? Although there have been bad fathers in Outer Banks before, Chandler Groff J. Anthony Crane, from Season 4 is the worst. JJ discovers that Larissa Jenrette and Chandler Groff are his birth parents, and that Luke Maybank isn't his biological father in the startling Larissa Jenrette surprise of Outer Banks Season 4. While the two are searching for the Blue Crown, JJ from Outer Banks learns in Part 2 of Season 4 that Chandler Groff killed Larissa, and then attempts to kill him. In the season finale, Chandler triumphs even if he survives. The question is not if viewers will see more of Chandler, because the Pogs plan to track him down in Season 5, but rather how his narrative will conclude and whether JJ and the Jenrette family will ever receive justice. Kildare Island has been split in half since Season 1, the opulent touristic figure 8 and the working class, or cut, half. The Pogs discover a scheme to seize control of and develop the cut in Season 4, which would transform it into an extension of Figure 8 and leave them without a place to live. Furthermore, there is a lot of discussion on the Jenrette family's ancestral Goat Island property and their displeasure with its conversion to a nature preserve following the passing of JJ's grandpa, Wes Jenrette. Outer Banks must go back and wrap up this plot before the end of Season 5, because Season 4 put Kildare Island's status quo at jeopardy and left its citizens divided about its future. Due to the murder of Ward Cameron in Season 3, Rafe's violent past with his sister Sarah, the fact that their stepmother Rose and younger sister Wheezy had left the United States, and other factors, the Cameron family appeared to be irreparably broken at the beginning of Season 4. However, Caroline Arapaglu's Rose and Julia Antonelli's Wheezy are anticipated to make a comeback in Season 5. See the confirmed cast for Season 5 of Outer Banks here, following Sarah and Rafe's apparent reconciliation. One of Season 5's most fascinating concerns is why they return and how this shattered family will interact. Another is Jonas Pate's hint to Tudum about Sarah's big hole in her life with her birth mother and the show's attempt to pull in those parental relationships.